another episode of Astoria Seeds with me, Toyo C. Phillips. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. So this week is going to be an opinion post. It's not going to be me saying, oh, I think you should do this or I think you should do that. No, it's going to be me giving my opinion on stuff that is happening. Now, before the craziness with Wizkid and Linda Ikeji broke out yesterday, I was going to talk about Davido and something I observed on his Snapchat. So I think I'll talk about both. Let me start with, who should I start with? Okay, let me start with Wizkid and Linda Ikeji. Now, this has been going on for so long. It's ridiculous how these two have just been at each other's throats. I mean, Wizkid has been doing more of the jabs or has been giving more of the jabs and the punches than Linda. But Linda actually went out yesterday to give her opinion. It all started when Linda said Wizkid did not buy the house. Okay, fine. Wizkid did not buy the house. And then Wizkid got upset and started the whole, instead of you to marry, instead of you to this, instead of you to that. First of all, Wizkid, marriage is not the crown of a woman, okay? Marriage is not the glory of a woman. Marriage is not the ultimate achievement for a woman. I just want it to be clear. That's my opinion, and I think that's the opinion shared by many. Because somebody is not married and is at a certain age does not mean, oh, the person is a failure or the person has failed. No. So this your marriage thing every time is weak, is getting weak. That's one. Then another thing Wizkid said was, see, seriously, I was just like, Wizkid is funny. Wizkid knows how to throw those jabs. He said I googled Linda at 25. I did not see anything. That one was, it was okay. Like, seriously, it was okay. And then Linda now said Wizkid is not 25. I wonder how old he is. I think it was West African Man on Instagram. Shout out to West African Man, by the way. He's super funny. He put up on the last day, we'll know every footballer's real age or something funny like that. I think on the last day, we'll know a lot of people's real age. Now, my opinion on this Wizkid and Linda thing, I think both of them just need to bury the hatchet. I think they need to just find a way to balance things out. Now, Wizkid has to understand that Linda is running a business. I mean, she has the website that is a gossip website and she has to put out gossip. She has to put out stuff. It is not news, it is gossip. Now, this is where I'm even going to talk about Linda a bit. Linda keeps going on about how she has never slept with any man for money and how she's not spending her father's money and how she's spending her money. In fact, the ridiculousness that I witnessed over the Hermes bag, yeah, I was very shocked. Like, the things she typed up and the things she said really left me baffled. But well, that's old news. Okay, so Linda brought up this whole I've not slept with any man for money thing again with this whole Wizkid thing, and I think that's when Wizkid said something about her sleeping with his director or something funny. Linda, you've not slept with any man for money. You've not prostituted. You've called girls out. You've said girls have this and girls have that and girls are spending married men's money. I'd rather be self-made, and your whole campaign. And honestly, it is notable. It is, what's the word I'm looking for now? It's very commendable. It's commendable that you haven't done that. It's commendable that you're actually standing by it, that you haven't done that. But it does not make you perfect. The way you say that thing, it comes across as hypocritical to me. Coming from someone that made her money off gossip. Now, prostitution and gossip are both dirty. You said something is ugly and God don't like ugly. Gossip is ugly and God don't like ugly too. I saw a comment on Bella Niger that just floored me. It was as if I typed that comment. Now I'm going to read that comment out to you, and it's off Bella Niger. By the way, that post has over 120 comments already. Nigerian people don't used to waste time. If Bella Niger should post that educational something, you will not click or you will not see any comments. But that's two people are fighting like this. You will check your head there, but it's okay. That's not why we're here. So the comment I saw that I was just like, wow, okay, this person spot on, nail on the head kind of thing, was from somebody called Shalewa, and she says, it's funny how Linda keeps bringing up God, but the source and root of her livelihood is gossip. The same way God hates the sleeping with older men, or as she says, any man at all outside marriage, it's the same way God hates gossip and the pull everyone down for profit syndrome that Linda has. You, Linda, started off as a common gossip. Your dedication to the gossip is what got you wealthy. People assume every gift or blessing is from God. Nothing could be further from the truth. There are laws and principles that guide this world that we live in. There's the law of sowing and reaping. Diligence in most cases begets prosperity, and Linda, you have been diligent, hence your prosperity. It doesn't mean your prosperity is from God. You are a gossip. Gossip is ugly and God don't like ugly. No matter how many girls you set up businesses for and how many roads you tie in your village and how many chieftaincy titles your father gets because of your generosity, you are still a gossip and your source of income is not pure. Ask Nicole Beachy. For those who don't know, NicoleBeachy.com was a gossip website as well, where they talked about celebrities and people used to just diss celebrities celebrities and stuff like that. Anyway, so ask Nicole Beachy. She realized that she could not be serving God and also giving people a platform to ridicule and insult celebrities who happen to be human as well. So despite the huge success of NicoleBeachy.com and the potential for even greater success, she shut it down. You are not friends with the celebrities because they don't want to be friends with you. I know you're copying Wendy Williams, who says the same thing, but Wendy should not be your standard. No human should be your standard. Not Wendy, not Paris Hilton, not anybody. See what you've done to yourself now. You're exchanging words with someone you can give birth to. Omo Inue. Stop saying God, I beg. It's very hypocritical of you. I read this comment and I was like, me and this person have to be friends. We're on the same page. Linda is hardworking, no doubt. She has tried. I mean, we know her story. She has put her story out there, how they struggled and everything that has gone on basically in her family. But the truth is, at the end of the day, she started off with a gossip site and she started off with a platform that gave people the opportunity to pull celebrities down. So if you're with your whole mouth condemning prostitution, condemning girls sleeping with men, condemning all that, with the same mouth, you should be condemning gossip as well. That's my opinion, because none of them is right. None of them is pure. So this is just, again, I said this is an opinion piece, so this is not me. This is just Toyosi. What Toyosi is thinking, what Toyosi feels like saying at the moment is what Toyosi is saying right now. So yeah, as for you, Wizkid, you put up a picture, people say congratulations, you bought a house. I mean, it's not necessary to refute everything or every claim or everything that is said about you. I don't think it's necessary, but yeah, sometimes maybe people should just say, no, I didn't buy the house, so I've not yet reached there. God will provide the house for me or something. It's not necessary, again, like I said, but I don't know. This thing is just messy, and this is wrong for me to say, but it's slightly entertaining. It's just funny and it's getting people involved. This 2016, from January 1st with Don Jazzy and Olamide, there has been no going back on this whole celebrity feud thing. Now, I said I was going to talk about Davido as well. I was watching Davido's snap and I saw where he was at. That whole thing, I don't know where he went, so I keep thinking Agege in my head. I don't know why I keep thinking Agege. But he was somewhere rowdy in Lagos, maybe for a music video shoot or something funny. And then he went like to the balcony to stand there so that people can see him. He was there with his guys. And then he was standing there and people were gathered downstairs. People were gathered like chat downstairs and he was looking down at them. They were on the street and I was watching his snaps and they were very interesting. And the next thing I'll see is the next snap. So you know how one snap ends and then another starts? Yeah, I saw that next snap that I saw had people climbing the roof. Now the way it was set up, he was standing in the house. I don't know why I don't record these things. If I know I'm going to talk about it, I should actually find a way to record it. How do people record videos on Snapchat, by the way? I know how to screenshot picture. Apart from that, I don't really know what to do. But yeah, where he was standing, like the balcony he was standing, there was a tinned roof down that sloped downward. People were actually climbing the tinned roof. Not to touch Davido, not to say hi to him, not to anything, but because he had thrown money into the crowd. Please, this is 2016. I find it very, very vulgar to just toss money in the crowd. Number one, stampedes. Like, people go crazy over money, especially in that kind of neighborhood where you can see how the people there are living. Then you now go there and you throw money. The stampedes, people, I'm sure people would have gotten hurt. Then the dignity and the pride of people as well. People's fathers were climbing the roof to collect the 100 naira, whatever it is that was stuck to the roof, or the 100 naira notes that were stuck to the roof. It's just somehow, and me, I was going to just talk about it, that there are better ways to be charitable. If you want to give. Don't, how does it make you feel? It makes you feel really good. That's like pride, and that's, I don't know how to put it, but it's just to inflate your own ego. Throwing money in the crowd is not necessary. Like, it just dehumanizes the people that are struggling for the money, in my opinion. Now, somebody can say it's because I don't have that kind of money yet. That's why. So when I have that kind of money, I'll see if I'll do it. Hopefully, I will not do it. But there are other ways to do charitable deeds. I mean, it's not too much for you to ask what they lack in that community and do something for them that everybody will benefit from without anybody having to break a back or break a bone. This is just my own opinion. So yes, Wizkid and Linda, people should stop fighting. I beg, stop. Seriously, jokes apart, you guys should stop fighting and everybody should be honest within themselves. If you did not buy something, don't say you bought it, and don't condemn something if you're doing something else that is wrong. And Davido, be good to people, and you are probably being good to people, you're probably giving people and all that, but there are other ways to do charitable deeds. Don't embarrass your fellow human beings by throwing money in the crowd. That is this episode of As Toyo Says. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel, like this video, share with your friends, and follow me on social media at Toyosi Phillips on Instagram and Twitter. I will see you guys next time, and remember, you can be everything you want to be.